must not go to pedestal. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Persona 3 FES. In the last episode, we established 2 new social links, and in this episode, we're gonna go hang out with Yuko. Same as... Actually, no, it wasn't the same as last episode. It was the same as the episode 2 episodes ago, but, let's go hang out with Yuko again, because we're getting a bit more friendly with her, and she's a cool girl to hang out with, so... and also there's a monk that frequents nightclubs. I actually completely forgot that she tells you about that, but yeah, apparently he drinks and is not a very good monk, so we'll have to keep an eye out for him. Maybe possibly even in this episode. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Anyway. If that hint wasn't subtle enough. Anyway. Let's just go home with Yuko. Or go somewhere with Yuko. I don't really mind, in all honesty. Go somewhere, go home. Go to my dorm. But Jesus, there seems to be a lot of kids in the Paolonia Mall today. Oh, fair enough. It's a little bit sneaky, but let's go for it. Why, hello there. Anyway. Damn it! Note to self. Be more forward with suggestions. Probably should stop trying to be sly about it and actually just do it. And oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, that's what I said. Except I added the buddy part. Do you know this guy? Is that your son? Jesus me. Or some girls like that, but I don't think Yuko's one of them. Just throwing that out there. Lives across the street from you. Interesting. Well, dude, you gotta look where you're running as well. And Ms. Nishikawa? Huh. It's this, huh? Must be close. Yeah, and you know what? You're right. This is no place to be playing tag. With all the strangers around and such. Sixth graders. Hey, that's no way to be talking, kid. You gotta do the impossible and run the unrunnable. Just gotta do it, you know? It's Nishiwaki, not Nishikawa. Where did I get Nishikawa from? That still sounds familiar. Nishiwaki. Yuko Nishiwaki. Oh, and that has a nice ring to it. Well, there's gotta be another place instead of Paolonia Mall, right? No, don't get upset. Kids. It seems like Yuko's dealing with them pretty well, and... Seriously? The high school? Are we allowed to be here? No, I guess not, but... If we just keep on looking out for the teachers, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, come on boys, be the strong men. That you are. But that doesn't mean the girls can't defend themselves as well. But then again, they are quite young, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Well, I'll come help you as well. What is this? Yuko, are you giving them advice on how to take on the 6th graders? I see what you're doing there. Believe in the you who believes in yourself. It's one of the best pieces of advice I've ever heard. And Jesus, dude! You run with super gusto! Still got a load of energy at that age. I used to have that much energy, but now my energy is... Most of my energy comes from excitement. And looks like you just got roped into being the coach. Just keep on telling yourself, Yuko, keep on telling yourself that. Even though it's probably true. Well, you're a pretty good team manager, so coach shouldn't be too much of a step up. Well, it's up to you. I can't make the decisions for you. And looks like she made that decision quite quickly. And looks like she's off to a pretty good start. Let's train these kids until their muscles are sore, their teeth are broken, and bloody messing up. Actually, no, that's terrible. You know what? Disregard everything I just said. That was actually terrible. That was terrible advice. See, even they're thinking that your boyfriend. And you know what? After that analogy I just made, I don't even trust myself. I have no idea where that analogy came from. And you're not denying. You're not denying that I'm your boyfriend. And that's also another good piece of advice. They're just 6th graders, nothing to be afraid of. You're a pretty damn good coach, if I do say so myself. Ah, it was the title. Should have known. But hey, that shows initiative, so I can't blame you. No, it's fun. It's always great. It's always great to be roped into these things sometimes, because it keeps things interesting. You keep things different, but in a good way. And it seems like she's becoming more trusting of me, which is also good. So it looks like we're going to have to teach some kids in order to help them defeat some 6th graders. It'll be tough. There'll be a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. But we shall turn them into true men and women. There will be no sexism in this coaching department. And I am a pretty trustworthy guy, even if I am a bit harsh with my words sometimes. If I do say so myself. That was just a favour, you say. That was just a favour. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. But hey, all's well that ends well. So I guess we'll just head on back to... Oh, hey! Yes, I heard the rumour. I was there. Oh, wait, ghost story? I haven't heard that rumour. What, you can't go to Tartarus? Oh, well that's a shame. But what is this ghost story? I heard the rumour of the... Are they seriously saying that she's possessed by a ghost? Is that really how low we've gotten? Okay, now that saving's done, I don't think we're actually going to be able to... I just sort of spoke to Akutsuki just to sort of put something in the background, but she has a 6th sense to shadows? Oh, really? Do I have it too? That would be pretty cool, actually. That's actually a nice little tidbit of information, so fighting shadows increases senses. No wonder I've been smelling things more efficiently, more recently. Anyway, Akihiko, what do you have to say? Yeah, so if you talk around with the other members, you'll find out that we're not going to be able to go to Tartarus tonight, which isn't good. So let's go out, shall we, for the evening, since there's nothing else better to do? So, since it's a Saturday night, and we're not usually out on a Saturday night, how about we do something special just for the occasion? So, how about we go to Paulonia Mall, as always, since that's the only other destination other than the dorm, and talk to woman. Oh, she's actually called woman. I was kind of afraid I was being a bit derogatory there, but nope, apparently the game agrees with me. That is, in fact, woman. Not a woman, just woman. Oh, I don't even care what you're talking about. I will just go over to the nightclub, since we haven't been... I don't think we've actually been in here yet, so it'll be a nice change of scenery, so let's take a look and see what's going. Okay, this isn't too bad. Nice music. Funky dance floor. That girl's getting down with it. What have you got to say? Oh, really? Shit, that's the rule? Dance with my hands in my pockets. That's the only thing I know how to do. I mean, I'm sort of swaying back and forth. That counts as dancing, right? Let's see what the bartender has to say. No, I'm old enough. Seriously, can't you see how... Okay, that's never gonna work. Well, at least I could stay in here. A little bit of, fun fact. I believe on this table, in the PSP version of the game, you'll be able to find Vincent from the Atlas game Catherine. Unfortunately, I don't think he's voiced by Troy Baker in this game, and because I don't think he actually voices the dialogue. But it's actually a nice, cool little tidbit, and a little cool Easter egg for, Catherine fans, like me. K-Catherine all the way. But, looks like we got a monk up here. That's not the usual scene of clubs of the night. That was the most oddly constructed sentence I've ever done. Anyway, let's see what this, monk has to say. What's up, monk? Oh god, he's drunk. It's the worst kind of monk. A drunk monk. Actually, I'm pretty sure that was a pretty cool movie about that. But looks like we mustered enough courage to talk to him, so I guess we're going to have to get him a drink if he's going to talk to us. So, bartender. Yeah, it's for the monk upstairs. Is that going to be a problem? What? That is a misuse of juveniles, good sir. I don't believe if I'm old enough to drink, I am old enough to work. Even though that's not true at all, but whatever. So, well, I guess we'll see what everyone wants. This guy's getting down with it. Let's see what he wants. I'm ordering the drinks. No need to be so rude. Okay. Oh, fine. Oolong tea, then. What about you, miss? Oh, were you disappointed that I'm not hitting on you? I mean, I could still do that if you really want. Okay, screwdriver. Oh, okay, or margarita. Oh, fine, screwdriver. Screwdriver oolong tea. Jesus Christ, some people can't make up your minds. Yeah, what do you feel like? Oh, no one believes those things, seriously? Okay, apple martini. Okay, fine, Bloody Mary, Jesus. Please, miss, can you please order something simple? Thank you, you are my favourite customer here. Even though I don't work here. Anyway, yes, I got all of the orders. Girl sitting in the back, she wanted a Bloody Mary. The girl standing in front of the chair, she wanted a margarita. The girl dancing, she wanted a screwdriver. And the guy who was getting jiggy with it, he wanted a oolong tea. Sweet! I got a pretty good memory, so it comes good to mini games like this. So, looks like we got the monk his booze, so hopefully he'll actually talk to us to pay off, even though I'm not sure why we would stay around after this, but who knows? He might have some wisdom to part. Even though I'm not sure what a drunk monk would say, but whatever. Looks like we're about to find out. Yeah, still in high school, unfortunately. I sort of just waltzed in. It wasn't actually that hard. This seems like the type of club that would have a bouncer, but to be honest, I don't think there's enough people to warrant it. Heh, well, at least you're blunt about the thing. Sort of. It was more about the fact that I couldn't go to church. I couldn't go to church at this hour. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I'm not much of a drinking person, I have to admit, so I don't think I'm going to be hanging around here anytime soon. Or at least not to get drunk, either way. Hey, that's actually a useful piece of information. Acting like an adult only makes... That can be true in a lot of instances. A lot of times when, especially in media, in movies and music and such, the more adult you try to make it sound, you just sound more childish. So... maybe Drunk Monk is actually Smart Monk. Who would have thought? So... does the alcohol here taste good? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, I have to admit, I don't understand that, mentality. It's an interesting way of looking at things. You are a very interesting guy for being someone in the religious industry, even though it's not really much of an industry, it's more of a religious organization? I don't know, what would you actually call a... Well, you would call it a religion, obviously, but what would that be classified as? That's actually something to think on. Anyway. But with that, it was all not for naught, because we have actually indeed started a new social link. So, starting from now, we will be able to talk to the monk of the Tower Arcana. So that is very, very nice. Well, it's been cool chatting with you, but I like to get my beauty sleep if you don't mind, so... I'll be sure to completely neglect what you just said and come back anyway. So, I guess with that done, we'll just study and then go to sleep. Seems pretty good to me. And damn, no new academics. Well, academics does take much longer than the other stats, which I've mentioned before, so it should be no surprise. But that means we are on Sunday, and Sunday is Maya Day. So let's get straight to it. Ah, oh, Maya, I would hate people like you in real life, but with you, it's actually kind of funny. Maybe that's been a little bit harsh, because I know a few people who type things the way that she/he does. We don't actually know if she's a woman. She could indeed be a man posing as a woman. I have seen it done before, but you never know. You could be a nice man, lady. Man, lady? Lady man? Actually, no, I don't want to think about that. Yeah, I just got here, and yeah, funny coinky-dink, eh? All's well that ends well, and that emoticon actually kind of looks like Kirby. I might actually try that one for once, who knows? Traisto indeed. So looks like we're in a new part of the game, huh? We finally got out of that pesky tutorial area, even though I've been playing this game for a while, so I hope I got out of the tutorial area. I've actually never been one for MMOs, I think I've mentioned before, but in the meantime I've actually started getting into Final Fantasy XIV. So I've finally segued into the addiction known as the MMO. Even though it's sort of a healthy addiction, it's not like hours upon hours. I sort of go in for 2 or 3 hours every 2 or 3 days. So it isn't too bad, and it's been a lot of fun. It's actually one of the most enjoyable MMOs I've ever played. Probably because it's from Final Fantasy, which is a franchise I like. And it's just been very, very nice, and I think I got in at a good time, because I got it at the same time the Heavensward expansion came out, which I also got at the same time, but enough about me. Let's go back to the actual MMO we're playing at the moment, and I wouldn't know, Maya, Apocalypse Air might be cleaner than regular air. That's actually interesting to think of. Yeah. Let's go grind our characters out. Really? Oh, so you are a woman, and you're not dressed. I'm not picturing anything naughty right now. Did you? Oh god, did she just stand to attention? Maya? You good over there? Did you just slam your head into the keyboard? Oh, okay. Bit of a random tangent, but an SOB indeed. And 2 middle fingers? Classy. But don't you mean SOB, Maya? Oh yes, I understand perfectly. This is a lot of fun, I have to admit. A new MMO called COW? Call of Warfare. Call of Warwick. Yes, it's the new MMO named after the League of Legends character, didn't you know? Yeah, those types of people can be a bit annoying, but still. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We can just talk about whatever and no one will care. Aw, there's no need to blush, Maya. I'm sure you're pretty nice overall. Even if you do like to complain and get drunk online. Oh, did you just let it slip? Did you just let slip that you're a teacher, Maya? Yeah, surprise, right? Sweet, I got an A+. But I should, let's be honest, Maya, I should get an A++ considering all of the comprehension I have to do with your typing. But now I know more information about you, and you know nothing about me, putting me at the advantage. Oh, you just... That's the story of my life. Okay. We will group together at some point. It's a promise. Man, that was a lot of talking with Maya today. It's actually been kind of eventful, which I'm actually pretty glad about, because I think the last one that we did with her was pretty uneventful. I can't actually remember, I have to be honest. But with that, we're at level 5, so we're a little bit over halfway there. Oh, really? So you're not thinking about being lazy anymore? Okay, you should really get to cleaning that bathroom. You know what? Just log off right now. Do it now. That's a good call, I have to admit. Oh. Jesus, man. You sign on quick. And don't worry, I won't mention a thing. Talking with online people can be the best sometimes. Or the worst, depending on your experience. But looks like with that, we are now on the new week and a new month. Yo, Mitsuru, what's up? Good morning. Sense of restlessness? I have to admit, I've been sort of been getting that feeling as well with the apathy syndromes and whatnot. Yeah, I agree. Well, you know, it's better safe to be than to be sorry, so let's just keep our heads up high and just take on whatever comes our way. God, all the guys must be so jealous that I'm talking with Mitsuru. I feel so privileged. And I think with that, we've also got our new uniform, which is blazers off, nice and swanky indeed. Hey Kaz, don't you get a little bit hot in that tracksuit? Nah, I'm sure you're fine. So, with that, I think I'll actually bring the episode to a close here. So next time on Persona 3 FES, we will just be continuing with our established social links. See you guys then.